있잖아 내가 할 말이 있었잖아 내가 할 말이 있었잖아 내가 너를 좋아해 이만큼 좋아해.
The views and opinions of this program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the Kingdom Podcast. The show might include strong images and language that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
After 3 long years,
Welcome back, Commander.
here we are again.
Say what?
Again with the angst, the controversy, and wit that can withstand anything or anyone it's up against. Here to give you the scoop about K-pop and other crap you can think of, the prima donna of K-pop radio is back. Better, stronger, and well, he's still the rowdy asshole everyone expects him to be. Thy kingdom come! Welcome the evil stepchild of SLR the podcast, the Kingdom Podcast. And here he is, the man of the hour, the best among the rest, and your resident K-pop critic, the voice, DJ Yuuki.
Welcome back to the podcast. It is a Sunday afternoon in the Philippines, the 8th of November 2020. This is Yuuki. Welcome to the Kingdom Podcast, brought to you by Anchor.fm. You can like us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Anchor, all in the same name, at the Kingdom Pod PH. This episode will be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. I am not alone in this episode. I have, our senior producer,
Hello.
Face on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello,
Face on.
I'm back.
Yeah, he's
if
back.
I'm here, you know what we're gonna talk about if I'm here.
That's the only thing that No. We've had,
Yeah.
a little bit of not a little bit, like a lot of controversial episodes back then
Yeah.
with you. Before we start the episode, I just want to, kamusta Jason muna. Jason, it's been a while. I mean, let's pretend that we don't talk every fucking day. So
I mean, we really don't.
Oh yeah, we really
You're too
don't.
busy.
Fair enough. Yeah.
You're too busy.
Yeah, fucking, I just got back in the office and, it's horrible.
Yeah, that's like...
Yeah, so, I go to work, I drive every fucking day, and, Monday to Friday, fucking A. That's actually the reason why we're mainly uploading 2 episodes every Saturday and Sunday now, is because of my fucking horrible schedule at work.
Yeah.
And
I'm busy with
masturbating.
with
No, I'm kidding.
college. No, bro. Why? We're like college, and I have my own issues with my college.
Fair enough, yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, horrible times. And you might there's a bit of a difference when it comes to the voice that I have. I'm not sick. It's probably the mic. My new mic, the one that I just bought, is now deceased. So
Okay, bye bye.
yeah, okay, bye bye.
And you still sound okay. So
Okay, fair enough. It's horrible. I actually feel very disheartened about it because I was really super excited about the microphone when I bought it, and then it's not working for some reason. It's not working properly. It's working, but it's not working properly. So
hopefully you can fix it, or you can give it to me.
I'll no. Before we start the show, today marks a very monumental day for all of our American friends that listen to the podcast. Congratulations to Joe Biden for being the 45th president, or 46th, 46th president of the United States of America. The majority of the people that listen to this podcast is from the US of A. So to all of our American friends, freaking A. Congratulations to you guys for electing a new president, and hopefully Joe Biden will govern you, in a very, very good way, in lack of proper term. Okay, so I don't want to be political. Just wanted to say that. Congrats, Jason. You wrote this show, And
Yeah, I did.
Jason, he puts up a good point. Jason, he normally writes the show because I don't know. I have no clue. Not that I have no clue. Of course, I follow these amazing girls, but I'm not so in depth when it comes to the fandom and the group and what they're doing. Actually, Jason was giving me an intervention like
a while
like
ago.
an hour ago, and oh, check this out. Okay, check that out. Okay, yeah, Mafia game, good stuff. Hell yeah. So I'm glad that they're back. I'm glad that but these are a new set of voices, right, Jason? Back then,
Yes.
yeah. Well, we had a different set, so I am excited, and I just want to say I'm gonna take the back seat for this episode. Jason's gonna, take over everything, and freaking A, why not? No pun intended. Please welcome on the show. This is G and Son of LOONA Philippines. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
That took longer than usual. Sorry about that. You guys were on mute. So, how are you guys doing? No pandemic.
Oh. G, go first. Go.
Oh my gosh. I think lately I've been doing mentally okay with the situation. I'm trying to adjust on things, and
Right.
and it's really hard for us to adjust from the normal to new normal, because there are lots of things like the mask, the face shields that
Yeah.
we have to wear
Yeah.
that we normally do not wear.
Right.
Every single day we're going out of our home, and yeah, I'm still trying to adapt.
It's a horrible thing. When we don't normally talk about the pandemic, and frankly, I don't want to talk about it because it's so out there already. There's really nothing to talk about. But yeah, I mean, it sucks. We have to adjust. Even the fanboying and fangirling, we need to adjust. Like fucking A. It's like, we can only do so much, inside the house. You can only watch YouTube and fucking turn on your TV and stuff. So. Horrible, but I'm glad that we're doing okay so far. How about you, son?
I don't want to sound bad, but like, no, I'm not gonna contradict whatever it was said, because like, during the middle to like early part of the pandemic, I was already going to work
Oh shit.
because we weren't really the kind who was doing the work from home. I mean, we could do work from home, but like after I think around June or so, I already started going back to work.
Right.
So it was something more of I wanted to feel better with this pandemic, but it's more just like I feel normal
Yeah.
because like wearing a mask, it was something I was used to.
Right. Hmm.
I got used to it from Korea and everything. I would always wear the mask.
Exactly.
And the shield is the only thing that's stressful because I have glasses, and it is so stressful that the fog would already happen, and there's fog on the shield, and it's very confusing.
I was just about to talk to you guys about that. Like I was supposed to ask, are you guys wearing glasses? Because that would suck. It's so bad if you're wearing glasses and wearing the shield at the same time. I mean, is that
it's horrible?
I don't think I've seen anyone wearing like, truth be told, because I drive to work, and then there's a limited number of people inside, the workplace. So, wala masyadong tao. So I don't see other people, and then because I drive, I don't see people, on the road. So I think I've never seen anyone wearing glasses while wearing a face shield.
I've actually it's the same for me. Like most of them, if they do have glasses, they take it off before they're ready. They wear their shield.
Right.
But I'm not.
You're
legally
blind.
but I'm kind of blind. Yes,
Okay.
I need to have my glasses.
Fair enough. So, good so far for the end of the world, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
Yes, very
that
fantastic.
it could have been better, but it's not as
Yeah.
bad as I expected.
2020 was supposed to be my fucking year. Like, go to Korea, attend K-pop concerts and shit,
Oh my
but
god. Yeah.
nah. Anyway, so you guys are here. Sorry if we're boring people out. We're supposed to talk about fucking LOONA. One of the
It's okay.
one of the freaking most promising groups, the Avengers of fucking K-pop. And I say that with a lot of conviction because I really do think that they're taking K-pop in a big wild ride because I don't know if you guys listened to the previous episode. For the listeners of the podcast, I don't know what episode we're in. This is episode 40, but I don't know what the episode number for the previous LOONA episode was. It's a 2-part special. Back then I told everyone that LOONA is so promising, is so fucking just so all over the place in a good way. And I have never seen any kind of music video production quite as much as LOONA has done it. I mean, that they make movies out of the quality of their music videos. It's insane, and I always talk about that with Jason because Jason is a big Orbit.
Yes,
he orbits.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah, he's kind of obsessed. Yeah, he's almost there. So I'm just so confused how. As fans of LOONA, before we get to the topics that Jason will be discussing, because of the, paano ba, yung tagal na ng fuck, I can't even speak Tagalog. I can't even speak English. For the longest time, we've been following K-pop. Have you seen anything like LOONA? Unbiasedly speaking. Let's start with G first.
Well, I've been a K-pop fan since 2009, and I think I can compare them to After School, except the sexy concept of After School, because After School is a girl group produced by Pledis Entertainment. They've been trying concepts for every comeback.
Right? Oh yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
They've been trying to do that since 2009, and it's such a pleasure to see someone on the current generation doing something like that won't get the fans bored or whatever with the same concepts or what.
I just think After School is kind of the resemblance of LOONA.
When it comes to versatility, right?
Yes, when it comes to versatility, everyone can dance, everyone can sing, everyone can rap.
And it's not only that, the genres are so spread out that if you don't like this era, you can go back to an era and still be fully satisfied.
Right.
Yes, and I think every era of After School and LOONA is very memorable to me because I think every comeback is just refreshing.
How's it you, son? How long have you been following K-pop?
Yeah, this is gonna make me sound old. I have been a K-pop fan since 2007.
Holy shit! Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Into the new world kind of shit. Okay, fair.
That was the first one I actually listened to. So I kind of started following it a bit. It wasn't as serious as how I am now, but I would want to say that they have someone common in terms of how they were, LOONA and the other K-pop groups. But in my opinion, I can't think of any in terms of music video wise, at least, because music videos, like you mentioned a while ago, it's like a movie. The cinematography is great. The storyline matches every other video, which is funny because they had no idea who the next girl was supposed to be, and yet they had the whole story lined up. In general, K-pop music videos are always confusing, but this was confusing to the max.
That's me every day. Hey Jason, what's the LOONAverse?
I send a picture.
Yeah, it didn't help at all. I mean, I tried. I tried following it. I love them. I love their concepts, and I wanted to get to know them better. And then Jason sent me this fucking Venn diagram of the fucking LOONAverse, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Do you guys get it? Before we get to we'll get to a commercial break before we start with the topics. G, son, truth be told, do you get it?
You mean the
LOONAverse?
Well, there are actually for me. I think Looniverse is created for fans. I think it allows us to be creative in our own way. It allows us to create a story in our own different opinions
Right.
about the connections between the girls, and I think it's very different from other K-pop. Uh, Mainly because the MVs are kind of connected with each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct. How about you, son? Do you get
I shit you not, I do not.
See,
Before-
I'm not alone, guys. I mean,
I mean,
Like- it's too much. Like before
Right.
before the whole 12 were released, I was watching the solo music videos, and I even made like a document to try to explain it to myself. And up until now, I have the file on my computer as a remembrance
me
because
too.
like the title of the file is literally "I need to understand," and I just don't.
Holy shit. That's awesome.
and with that said, I mean, G had a point. I think I believe the biggest and the best part about the Looniverse is nothing is basically confirmed.
Yes.
So
And
there's
it's
nothing
a
concrete.
great way. Yeah, it's a great way to keep you distracted.
I feel like it's also how they. I'm sorry. Maybe this might be in the topics instead, but like with the whole Luna the world, it really
Mhm.
makes everyone a part of it. Because
Yes.
everyone's interpretation is part of it as well.
Yeah, that's one way. That's one way to look at it. I like it.
I need to follow more Luna stands. I need to follow
It's
more orbits.
confusing.
It's so confusing. It's like I just see their photos. I'm like super happy, see their photos and whatnot, and then I see the fucking Venn diagram again. It's horrible. Anyway, that's we'll get to our first commercial break. When we come back, we'll have more of Luna and the topics that we have lined up for everyone. So this is again G and Son of LOONA Philippines. Check them out. I'll promote their socials later. So we'll be right back after this. Don't go away.
Hey, this is Jacques, aka Arcady Blog, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Hey you. Doing this podcast thing for years now, I've always been an advocate to start your own podcast. Regardless if you talk about K-pop, science, news, politics, showbiz, start doing it because podcasting is growing very quickly, not just in the Philippines, but also worldwide. There's a whole lot of new shows out there, and we as podcasters need to stay informed in order to stay relevant. The best way to do that is with data, numbers, and analytics. Something to keep track of how you're doing. And the best way to get it all in one place is Podmetrics, your one-stop shop for all your podcast data needs. Podmetrics combines data from Anchor, Spotify, Chartable, Facebook Live, and YouTube in order to show you the real picture of how your show is doing. And when you know your show, you can grow your show. The best part is it's absolutely free. Sign up now at podmetrics.co. That's podmetrics.co. And don't forget to use the referral code The Kingdom Podcast. No spaces. Podmetrics, the only analytics you'll ever need for your podcast.
Hello, Radish Farm. Welcome to Mama Moo Central, where myself and a possible Moo Moo star guest talk everything Mama Moo. Want the tea? We got you. Want a song review? No problem. Want to just freak about your best girl? Go nuts! Be sure to follow my Twitter at WhatARadRadish to get the latest and greatest from yours truly, while also updates about when I upload. Well, let's get on to today's topic. See you around!
Hey podcasters! Podcasting has become a staple when it comes to new things to try, especially here in the Philippines. Check all of them out on your podcast players like Spotify or Apple Podcasts. We also hope you can donate to the show for as low as 99 cents via our Anchor account. You can go to anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. We want to get as much content out there as possible, and a small amount like this would definitely help us out to keep the show going. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
This is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuki.
Welcome back to the podcast. This is basically the time for me to invite you guys to support the podcast. For as low as 99 cents via our Anchor account. You can go to anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. You can donate as low as 99 cents via our Anchor account, to help to keep the show going. So please, to help us out, go there, anchor.fm. Why am I speaking like this? Anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. And before we continue, I just want to invite everyone as well to help out our friends from the south. The Typhoon Raleigh devastated a whole big bunch of albay. Our friends from there need help. So it's they're doing this thing called Bangon Albay. The name is Bangon Albay, Tarabagan para sa Malinaw Asintiwi, a call for donations. I think that's Bicolano. I don't speak Bicolano, so sorry if I murdered that. You can go to their GCash account. It's 0916-631-8516. The account name is Kristel Banton. You can also donate via Landbank under Jonalyn Cornelio. The account number is 0017283928. And if you guys have any questions for inquiries, you can contact them at 0956-435-2428, 0916-631-8516, and 0936-926-1041. Horrible, here's the pandemic. Okay, here's another tropical storm. A super fucking typhoon. Deal with it. Horrible. Anyway, welcome back to the podcast. You're still with me, Yuki and Jason, and our two awesome guests, G and Sun, who doesn't want to share their socials because it's, as per their own words, makalat. So I'll just promote their Instagram and their Facebook, their YouTube channel, and their Twitter. It's on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook. It's LOONA the World PH, and you can check them out on YouTube.com/LOONA Philippines. Good stuff. Okay. So, Jason, this is the part where you take over.
Okay. So, before there was actually a lot of delays to this episode. Right. And it just so happens that as we're recording, the promotion cycle is actually over, right?
Yes.
It's only
sucks.
like 3 weeks.
Roughly around.
Yeah. Right? And I was kind of looking back on how this comeback came to be. So, a few things to note, I guess, before pre-comeback season was Lee Suman was already interested in LOONA during the So What era, right? The promotion cycle, the album and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
However, there was this one thing everyone was raving about. Did you guys hear about the Superstar account? That was like, everyone was like, if this isn't LOONA, I don't know.
Okay, sorry, 1 second. What? What are we talking about? Lee Suman of SM is interested in signing LOONA? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's just like he funded, just like in this
Holy
album.
crap. That's
he
awesome.
was the one who gave LOONA the producers
Oh, okay.
for this album.
All right. Okay, you were saying, son? Sorry.
So, okay, do you know this Superstar game? Do you know Superstar JYP,
the auto jump.
Superstar
The auto
BTS?
jump.
Yeah. The rhythm game, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
there was this account that was posting up like very cryptic teasers about it was a Superstar account, and everyone's like, what's this? Why is it so cryptic? If it's so cryptic and it involves the moon, it must be LOONA, right?
Yep.
And everyone was raving about it. What were your you guys
Thinking.
wait? Did my brain just fart? I can't speak English. What did you guys think about it?
I found it really funny.
Right, like everyone's just freaking out. Like, oh, what's this? Are we finally
Actually,
getting our
I
game?
actually I think it's a hot topic before on the official group chat of LOONA Philippines, and I think I've been sending
Oh yeah.
those like artworks there on the posters being tweeted, and I find it interesting at the same time, but I don't want to expect that it's Luna just because it has moon or whatever. I just don't want to get my hopes high.
Yeah, that's
funny-
true, right?
Mm.
Okay, go soon.
Sorry, no. I just found it funny because it was so serious. Like it kept going, and then out of nowhere, it just disappeared.
Yeah.
And everyone is like complaining about. I don't know if they were complaining, but like they were commenting about how they just vanished out of nowhere. And because there was one specific picture that was, I think it shows a man, and people started commenting like, "Then this isn't Luna. You're stealing the concept or whatever because there's no men in the Lunaverse and stuff like that." It's artwork. You can't really say for sure, I guess. But
Yeah.
personally, it was just really funny that it disappeared. That's the main thing. I
Yeah,
think
right.
about it.
I'm looking at it again because I just linked it on the Discord.
Yeah, I was supposed to ask for the link. I was chatting when you linked it.
Yeah.
It's like, can anyone send this to me? I'm
And
looking
it
at it.
said right here, it's like August 13, right? And everyone is still, where's Luna? Give us Luna. Is this the Luna comeback? Are we having a comeback soon? Please respond.
I mean,
And
the triangle looked super promising, right? I mean, the triangle at the end of the video. Because triangle and then space and then the moon really does, mean Luna. I can't think of anything else. I don't think what's the name of the band that has the triangle thing?
I don't know. No, it's Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. I don't think Pink
Yeah.
Floyd's gonna come to SM Superstar or something like that. But yeah, I mean, G and Son, do you personally, if you guys found it funny, I mean, is there any chance that you think that SM would collaborate or even fund? Well, I don't think they need the funding, but at least co-produce something Luna related.
Down.
Sorry.
No, I think yes, because of the fact that it's just a very like big opportunity to do, considering the fact that, well, number one, there's 12 members,
Right.
and they have done their own individual songs, so they all each have their own like unique color and or addition to
Track.
something in terms of a collaboration. Like some of them have produced, some of them have made lyrics, some of them have made choreography.
Mhm.
So they have a lot to offer. I mean, I'm pretty sure every group can do it too, but like for them to be a well-rounded group kind of early in their time, like it's been a few years, but considering from pre-debut time, it's been a while.
Right.
They're still kind of considered rookies for other people, but they're doing great, honestly. So I feel like they should.
Yeah, they kind of have that mystique, no? I mean, if you
Mm-mm,
think,
yeah.
no, Tagalog na Tagalog, no? They have that mystique where you still think that they're a rookie group, although they've been at it for years. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It feels fresh, in lack of, proper term. And that's probably one of their, biggest strengths. Is that every time they release a song or every time they come up with something Luna related, it still feels, a bit fresh compared to most, other groups that does things like that. I don't know. This is my opinion. I love Luna. Sorry, my bad. So kind of biased. So, G, how say you? Do you think there's a possibility?
Actually, when we found out that SM is co-producing some of the albums. I was like so shocked that, oh, it's a big three company and they recognize Luna, a small starting company. And I think it's really a great opportunity for the girls and for the company since you know we've been facing some kind of issues like the
Mhm.
donuts thing, and I think
Wait.
uh
What
What
donuts
donut
thing?
thing? That
It
that
kind of ring. It
that
kind of
sounds
ring
and
weird.
a little bit in my
Yeah,
brain,
it's
but I vaguely
a
remember
company.
something.
It's a company.
Oh.
It's a
Like
company.
yeah.
they had a partner company thing. The company's name is Donuts, and
Oh.
there's like a law issue, like a
Oh
lawsuit.
yeah. That
Yeah,
was where
Oh, okay.
the lawsuit came
and
from.
Right.
I personally think that it is really a good opportunity for them. Of course, not just because SM is a part of the producer, list, but
Right.
recognizing Luna was really something that very a great achievement for them.
Mhm.
Like by themselves, right?
Yeah.
And it feels like they're bigger than what we think, but we just don't want to bring out our hopes there. It's something like I guess every Luna stan that thinks Luna is bigger than what you see, or it feels like they're actually big, and we might not see the full picture, but I think they are already, which will connect to our next topic. Is that Eve was saying that we were not getting comeback teasers, and then suddenly the next day we had comeback teasers.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay. And
So
yeah, you were
okay,
saying?
go Yuki, go Yuki.
No, I was just gonna wanted to talk about the teaser photos because Jason says that okay, the teaser photos now feel that may budget na ata sila. I mean,
Yeah,
I had a browse. I was browsing through other teaser photos of Luna, and they look like they work for McDonald's. So I mean,
Oh my
yeah,
god,
there were.
hi.
right this time around, it's
Yeah.
super cool. I mean, kudos.
Yeah, right. It's like portraits, and everyone was making fun
Yeah.
about it.
Exactly.
The fans themselves are having fun editing them into Burger King, McDonald's,
That's
and
my current
stuff.
picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heejin with Burger King. Yeah. Super cool.
It's because I just showed him a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
they did this. Okay, I saw a Heejin because Heejin's my bias. So, okay, I saw the Heejin Burger King. Okay, I'm making this my picture. Like, no questions. Anyway, so go Jason.
So can we talk about just the difference? Is like the shock that damn these photos look good. Like what the hell? Where did this come
For
from?
the first time.
Yeah, like so what was just I think for me, so what teaser photos were kinda so,
Right.
but suddenly the quality, the details are so crisp. I still have Eve's teaser photo as my header on Twitter. It's like whoa.
Looks good. They do
Yeah.
really look good.
And that's not even mentioning the fact that they have three different concepts altogether during the teaser photo shoot. What can you say about that? What's your what can you say about it, and what's your favorite concept?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting a four different versions of photo teasers.
Oh yeah,
for Luna.
four.
As far as I can remember, Luna only releases either one concept photo or two versions. And personally, my favorite was version D. I don't know if that
Is it-
the one with the white.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really find it so high fashion and very chic at the same time. And
Exactly.
it's very refreshing to see the girls and wearing a one color a one color dress or pants top. I just don't know. They look like an H&M models on that look. Honestly, that, and I think in terms of the other concept photos, I think version B would be my favorite as well, because despite of the the clamor about Cherry's CA and such, uh,
Yeah,
I find it very refreshing, especially Yunjin's outfit on that version. I was just wow, Yunjin is so good on this.
even if the dress was like so simple, right? The outfit
Yes.
was, so, a skirt and then tucked in long sleeve. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Where'd that come from? What the fuck?
If you saw, it's like
the yeehaw concept.
yeah, the yeehaw concept. If you saw also Eve was basically wearing
Cowboy
a
hat.
cowboy hat. Yes, yeehaw! Indeed.
Yeehaw indeed. I just love this era so much because there are lots of photos, and as an orbit we're very spoiled with photos, and yeah, I just love it.
So, what about you, Son? What do you think about the teasers? The photos first, the photos.
Photos, I mean, ever since, despite the first one being memes and everything, but like their photos are always great. They're great. Like the photographer is amazing. They know how to pose well. Like the expressions on their faces is always really good. So honestly, when I heard about like the release of the teasers, I knew I wasn't gonna be disappointed. In terms of concept, I like the A version better, if I'm not mistaken. That one is the like gala dress.
Yeah.
So I like that one mainly because of the fact that they might look really formal by wearing the dress, having like the red carpet behind them, and then like you zoom out and you see them wearing Converse shoes. So they're still chill about it. I liked it. Like it was high class, but at the same time just comfort.
That's the best
Yeah,
one for me
right.
too. Yep.
I was surprised. Like, are they seriously wearing? I was about to mention like
Chuck
underneath the
Taylors.
dress they were wearing Chucks, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus Christ, they're still sporting the Chucks. Even
And they're not sponsored.
yeah, right.
They're not sponsored?
Converse.
They're not
Yeah.
sponsored by Converse.
I call my Chucks like my white Chucks. It's my Luna merchandise. Yeah.
Ever since OEC era, they're wearing
Yeah.
that.
Man,
They're always running using Chucks. Like,
I
yes.
I outgrew
I love
my
the
chucks.
taste.
I outgrew my chucks. Like, no. Ah. Horrible.
I still love them.
I-
I don't know about you.
I don't know. I rarely wear anything apart from the normal wear that you wear in the office. It's like I don't even dress up properly. It's like I get a t-shirt, I don't even think about it. I get a pink t-shirt with fucking blue jeans and then like, fucking green shoes. Like I'm
Colorful.
yeah, it's
Why?
horrible. Exactly. That's
I meant colorful. I meant colorful. Colorful, not horrible. Oh my god.
No, it's fine. It can go either way. My girlfriend even thinks like, "What are you wearing? What? These are the first things I got from the closet and stuff." So I don't even think anymore. So yeah, I outgrew my chucks, and they're now sporting chucks. I gotta buy some. I gotta buy a pair.
So
Yeah.
every time, even before there was like the teaser photos, especially the A version, the gala version, everyone was facing the other way, and everyone was predicting who the members were. It's because we haven't seen them facing in the front yet, and everyone's like excited. What the hell? This is like a prom? Is this
This is
like
you know what I thought? This isn't something that BlackBerry would do.
Yeah, right. That's why everyone was so shocked. Like, why are
Right.
we getting a prom concept?
Exactly.
I like it.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Actually, I was a bit hesitant about saying BlackBerry because I didn't want to say the acronym. You guys better work that out.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what you think of, that's on you.
yeah.
Yeah. Haha, funny.
Okay, don't ever fucking tell me that you've never thought of that. You're lying to yourself. But all kidding aside, this isn't something. This is what Jason and I were talking about. This isn't something that BlackBerry does because it's been very simple when it comes to the photos. The music videos are a different story. I think the LOONA photos are great right now, but it's quite confusing how they can they can produce this fucking tremendous, awesome, insert positive adjective here, music video, but then halata mo yung Photoshop ng mga photos at it's so irritating. You know that photo? The photo.
Yeah.
Oh my! Is it shoes?
You know the photo, the gala photo where the background was like stars and they were on the stairs
yeah.
and then
Mm.
look, I can edit something like that blindfolded and I could probably do better. And I don't do Photoshop properly.
I think Yuki still doesn't know about the true thing. GG mention about the true thing.
What do you mean?
True.
Yeah. If you could look at the version C photo of them, choose
Sure.
I don't know it. The back part of Chu was very edited back.
Yeah. And
What?
you know what makes it worse?
What?
The bubbles. There were bubbles in the background, and it was super distorted.
Wait, can
Because
anyone
they-
link me this? I'm googling it and it's not showing anything.
Wait. Let me get it on the.
This is bad. This is bad podcasting. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta see this. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to keep up.
right? Exactly. While G's doing that for me, and thank you very much, G. Son, how say you? I mean, isn't it a big question mark for you?
Yeah, it is actually. This has been
Talking to
this has been a
Son.
problem
Not you.
since. Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay. Let's listen to Jason's first, and then let's get to
okay.
Son.
I'm sorry.
I told you I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
call
it
you
happened.
Jason for
Okay.
for the entirety of the show.
So, what was happening back then is that even during Heejins, like photo book, they keep photoshopping it. So BBC, stop it.
Don't. Let's not call them BBC.
Oh yeah.
Let's call them BlackBerry. Let's call them
Okay, BlackBerry
Luna
Creative.
Agency.
Okay.
Okay.
Please,
Right. You were saying.
please stop photoshopping the members. They already look good. You can make bomb ass music videos. Why
You know-
not do the same for the photos?
You know what I want? You know what I want? What I want is for them not to over Photoshop them.
Mm-mm.
I think Lightroom would be great for things like this. And you don't need to Photoshop them. I mean, no. Oh man. Oh yeah, I'm seeing the Oh no.
Oh no. Interns.
Oh.
Which one of you did this? You're
I mean,
fired.
You had one job. Oh man. Son, how
I think
say
what
you?
they're trying to do is
Yep.
like give curves on the back part of. I don't know, to be proportioned, because I think Chu is like, trying her best not to, but it went bad. So they just tried to edit that part, and I think it's really
No.
badly edited.
Oh man.
I'm not an editor, but I can see that it's really badly.
Mm-mm.
It's super bad. Okay, let's now let Son speak.
I'm sorry. I overspeak.
No, inaasan ko lang kayo guys. I'm sorry. And anyway, I mean, okay, go Son. How say you? This is horrible.
yeah, in terms of photos, I guess because no matter what, I always also think about how before, why not? Because like before the whole pandemic and everything, they did have, in my opinion, they had a budget because they would always go abroad for
Right.
every music video shooting. They
Yeah.
would have extras and then things like that.
Right.
And their photographer is great. She's well known. She's done other photo shoots for other kind of bigger names also, and I like her pictures. It's the edit. Yeah, again, it goes back to the editing, but photo wise, it's not horrible. It could be better, but
Right.
it's not the worst I've seen. I've seen worse.
That's right. I totally agree with you on that. I don't think I never think that it's the photos that is the issue. It's the photo shooting that's the issue. It's not that. I think it's the concepts that tend to bring it down. Like for example, back then it was super simple, and now we got like something really bombastic and it's really cool. But then now what sucks is the fucking editing, which could use a ton of work. Like I want to. Has anyone has any Orbit edited this out properly? I'm assuming that there were.
I think
actually
yes.
don't
I
know.
think yes.
Wait, I'm curious.
I think yes. Someone sent it on the official group chat, and I think
This
that's
is
more
bad.
better than
Yeah.
the edited version.
Are these even real bubbles? These
Yes.
They
I think
are.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There were some, not really skits, I guess. They had like a tiny little,
Mhm.
kind of like the Office version thing, like the mockumentary,
Right.
and like they showed the like photo shoot area. They actually did have like bubble guns or something like that as props, so I feel like it was an actual thing.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, Blackberry. Go on. Catch up. Do better.
Speaking of Orbits doing better jobs than the label, let's sidetrack a bit. Let's talk about BB from LOONA. Like the whole hashtag. Props to Orbits, like doing better job promoting
What's the
than
hashtag?
Blackberry. And it's not a hashtag; it just trended. I mean,
Literally,
like every
the
time.
term VV from Luna just trends.
Yeah, and every time it's her photo. Let's being not even teasers. Jesus Christ! Every time on the LOONA the World Twitter account, every time they post a VV picture, VV picture. Oh no, a VV picture. She does trends, and she knows it. So she knows that it trends. So what you guys post on social media,
She sees it.
please, yeah, send a lot of love. Even Jinsol mentioned that she searches her own name on Hangul, in Hangul,
Ah, okay. So
and
GB.
she also sees the comments. So spread more love. Give them some comments, positive comments, because they're really doing a great job.
They are. You know, this is something that's very recurring here on the podcast. It's a recurring issue, matter, or statement. I have never seen a decent agency in Korea when it comes to K-pop. Like, what's the closest thing that we have for a decent agency? I don't know, probably Big Hit.
Yeah,
But-
right.
They're just all horrible. And what Jason said earlier, that Orbits are doing a better job when it comes to promoting them and stuff. I just wanted to second that motion. It brings them a ton of joy, I assume, to see them not only trend but react to their photos, react to their videos and whatnot. And it goes to show that they do indeed Google themselves. Obviously, who wouldn't? If you're sort of famous, not that I'm saying that they're only sort of kind of famous, but pag sikat ka, or there's any kind of relevancy when it comes to you being a person, you tend to Google yourself just to figure out what other people are saying, and that also I also wanted to point out that any kind of negativity they'll see that. So let's try and avoid that. Not only for LOONA, but for all of the idols that you follow and tweet about. In that sense, I don't want it to be super serious, but quick question for G and Son before we get to our commercial break. Who's the trendiest LOONA member for you guys? Trendiest in the sense that they always trend on social media.
I mean, there's Vivi from LOONA.
She should.
Yeah, obviously.
Queen Vivi things.
Yeah, Viviance.
Yes. I think you can't just choose one. Because no matter what, like, if not Vivi from LOONA, there's another term that's going to pop up for another member. And when that member is done, there's going to be another one. Like, lately, it's trending that Baby Cherry. Because, like, Olivia showed that she has a baby picture of Cherry on her lock screen. She has a hoodie on her face, stuff like that. So, like, it's just in general, a lot of orbits are very active on Twitter and socials. So when they see something, they're just going to keep going and going and going up until a trend. And people will make a trend.
And if there's nothing to talk about, they'll make it themselves.
Yes. Like, out of nowhere, just one person's going to tweet it and everyone's going to start tweeting it. Even though there was no source. Like, it just happens.
Yeah, it's so generic. I mean, they try and make it, trend, right? Well, not really try and make a trend, but because a lot of people are talking about it, of course, odds are it's gonna trend. So yeah, it kind of, I think that's the right word. It's kind of generic when it comes to trending them, and I'm happy. I feel like I'm always someone from the outside looking in. I'm not really a full-fledged orbit yet. I don't want to think that I know a lot of crap about LOONA because obviously I don't. That's why I leave everything to Jason and Jason's brother Eric, who's in the background saying "Potek." So yeah, he plays like that. So anyway, I'm happy, seeing LOONA blossom. Or obviously they've already blossomed, but I don't think that this is their their best one yet. There's always more to come. And like I said earlier, there's such a promising group. And it feels horrible that I don't see a lot of LOONA being talked about on like mainstream K-pop, which is not something. Probably it's my lack of following orbits or it's my lack of researching and whatnot. But I'd love to see LOONA more. And I don't know. Like, am I not just following the right people, Jason?
Probably, yeah.
You're the only orbit. No, you're not the only orbit I follow. But there are very limited people that I follow that are orbits. So, yeah, I need to follow more. Because I love
What about
them.
you, G? What about you, G? What do you think? Who's the trendiest member?
Well, I'm more of like a Facebook stan. So, whenever I browse my timeline, I think it's Olivia He. I think people find her really pretty, and
Yes.
I don't know it. She's like very angelic at the same time. It's very
Chaotic?
and right now, I think she's showing us her funny side during this era, and I don't know. I just find it cute for her to show that side. Remember when they were dressed during the promotion of Why Not, if I'm not mistaken? They were dressed like Disney princess, and
Yeah,
she's trending because I think she doesn't like pink, that pink dress she's wearing.
she was like
And-
Aurora, right?
Yeah, from Sleeping Beauty, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm Googling that.
It was so funny that her reactions were like, I don't like this dress. Unlike the other girls who were smiling. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
she
think
wanted-
she's not enjoying the dress.
She wanted to know. She wanted us to know that she didn't like the dress so much. It's like super grumpy, right?
Yes.
Oh,
but
this is
I
cute.
think, yeah.
Oh my god, my girl Heejin is Elsa. Oh man! No! My girl. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. Anyway, Jason, do you have another short topic or can we get to our commercial break?
Yeah, we can.
Alright, great. Let's get to our last commercial break. When we come back, we'll have more of Luna and a lot of topics for you guys. So please do not go away and excuse me while I watch this video.
Hey everyone, this is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
What's up, simps? How many of you guys use Spotify as your main music or podcast player? On Spotify, you can listen to all your favorite songs or shows, this show included, and choose over a variety of artists and podcasters for your listening pleasure. So don't forget to download Spotify on your smartphones, and in the process, follow me on social media so that you'll know when the Kingdom Podcast will be on air. That's Yuukmeister on Twitter and Instagram. See you there. Hey you. Doing this podcast thing for years now, I've always been an advocate to start your own podcast. Regardless if you talk about K-pop, science, news, politics, showbiz, start doing it because podcasting is growing very quickly, not just in the Philippines, but also worldwide. There's a whole lot of new shows out there, and we as podcasters need to stay informed in order to stay relevant. The best way to do that is with data, numbers, and analytics. Something to keep track of how you're doing. And the best way to get it all in one place is Podmetrics, your one-stop shop for all your podcast data needs. Podmetrics combines data from Anchor, Spotify, Chartable, Facebook Live, and YouTube in order to show you the real picture of how your show is doing. And when you know your show, you can grow your show. The best part is it's absolutely free. Sign up now at podmetrics.co. That's podmetrics.co. And don't forget to use the referral code The Kingdom Podcast. No spaces. Podmetrics, the only analytics you'll ever need for your podcast.
You are listening to the Kingdom Podcast. All our episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and on Anchor.fm. Your weekly dose of K-pop is now back.
Hey, welcome back to the podcast. You can go to Facebook, Twitter, Anchor, all in one name at the Kingdom Pod PH. We made it easier for you guys. You can follow us on Twitter for my co-host, our senior producer, at Rian the World for Jason. That's RIANTHEWORLD. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well at Yuukmeister. And for our guests here, you can't follow them anywhere. But I mean, do you want me to promote your? We're on air, so I'll pressure you. Do you want me to promote your socials, son?
I don't mind. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, help me out because I have no fucking idea how to pronounce this shit.
Yeah. It's just like a shortcut for like the members I really like. So it's Hiha Lipke.
Hiha Lipke. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Heejin, Hasol, Kim Lip, and Olivia Hay?
Yeah. Pretty much. Like I can't choose a top like bias.
Right.
They're basically even out. Like if you ask me if I have a bias, I'm just gonna say 4. They're even out. There's no ranking. Like there's no 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just like 4.
So there's no best out of the 4 of them. You know talaga.
Yes. But in general, I'm just like an OT12 stan. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like Jason. You're lying to yourself as well. Okay. How about you, G? Nothing? You sure?
Actually, I sent my Facebook link, but
where
you
is it?
can
Okay, let me see.
add me there at Gerald Ian Gunina.
Alrighty. So facebook.com/GeraldIan28. So GeraldIan number 2 number 8. That's their socials. Follow them. Add them on Facebook. Ask them for money. Okay. Anyway.
Sorry, I feel like it might be the other way around. I need money.
Okay, let's I'll give the floor to Jason.
So, after all the photos, right? And then we're all excited. And suddenly we have the We have the music video teaser. Did they deliver? I would
First,
like to ask G first. G.
okay.
Did they deliver? What were you expecting when you saw the teaser?
Actually, before they released the teasers or the music videos, I wasn't really expecting anything. I have no um like categories or what. I just want them to surprise me, and luckily they did. And every Luna comeback, it really surprised me because it's really different this time. I kind of can say that it's kind of similar to So What on some point, but Why Not is very different from So What. So I just can't, compare both because they're very different. And um, I personally like the part of Olivia here. I think that's the start of the music video teaser
Yeah, it's a
where
drifting.
the car is drifting around her, and oh my gosh, she's just so brave to do that. And I couldn't even ako nga na parang, I'm inside the car. Pero takot na takot ako when it's speeding up. Pero siya nandun lang siya sa gitna and she's just there standing. I don't give a fuck.
Medyo scary nga, no? Kasi if you think
Diba?
about it, if there's that chance na biglang gumalon yung manibela nung kotse, it's like, shit, that would have been all over the news. You know?
Yeah.
Glad that nothing like that happened. But yeah, I mean, takes a lot of guts to do that. I'm actually thinking, is there a double for that? Because
Actually, no.
It was her.
that's her?
And
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like legit her.
That's fucked up. I mean, that's scary.
She looks at danger in the face and says, "What up?"
Yeah, I mean, right? Sup, bro? I mean, yeah. Yeah, good stuff.
And props to the driver too. It's like,
Yeah,
damn,
fucking hey, man.
you made all those marks.
She,
That's true. Oh my
Oh.
god, the layers were intense.
right. So basically, we can say that they made a donut. Get it? Donut.
No.
Okay, my bad. My
Not
bad. My
the
bad.
dead.
Okay, my bad. My bad. My bad. Sorry. Okay. Yep. Let's. How about you? Son. What do you think about the teaser?
The teaser itself, I mean, BB's Blackberry. Good. I caught myself before I said it. No, like Blackberry, they're very good when it comes to teasers. I mean, the concept itself is already ambiguous. So what more? Why not make the teaser ambiguous as well?
Right.
It was very confusing, but it would want like it really makes you want to see what they're going to release because of the fact that you're so curious about it. And yeah, it was just great. As I mentioned, like Olivia Hit
Mm-hmm.
is one of my biases, and like when I saw that too, it was like, okay, cool. I'm getting ready for it because she looked very. It feels like she's very into this right now. Like this specific era was she's happy about it. Like she's more confident about stuff like that. So it was interesting. It was really interesting to see, and it was pretty cool.
How about you, Face On?
See, I'm watching it right now again, and I'm happy that they use stock footage. I don't get why people are angry about, you know, Digipedi using stock footage. They're really great shots, right?
Mhm.
And to think of it, despite the COVID situation, they were able to pull out both good use of stock footage and good shots, basically, of the music video, right? It's like
Given the
super
circumstances,
ambiguous, yeah.
Mhm. I mean,
I've been
yep.
back then I was only repeating it. Like I was only repeating the sound, and if I was like, if this was the sound of the title track, if only this part was the sound of this part on the teaser was on the title track, I was like, me, oh my god, how, how, and why does it sound so good but so weird, right?
Ooh, la la. Well, I like the teaser. I don't expect less from, Blockberry produced, music videos. They've always delivered in some sort of way. And like I said, I've never seen anything like a LOONA music video that has been done in K-pop. Like, never. Wala talaga. I started 2009, just like G here. Wala eh.
Don't even compare. You're 2 years too late.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we have an oldie here. It's like Into the New World. Din, 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 din. Yeah. Started with that. But, all kidding aside, I've never, I see... If we're gonna compare it back to the music videos back then, obviously the quality of the videos now are of course so much better, resolution wise and content wise, because ewan ko, feeling ko mas marami ng creative people sa K-pop ngayon compared to back then. So it's just something really awesome to see. I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do next. The teaser blew me away. Like always, because LOONA music videos are really super good. As far as the song goes, we'll get to that because this is the part 1 of 2 episodes. They talked me into it. For the the LOONA Philippines special that we have here on the Kingdom Podcast. We didn't upload an episode yesterday, so we'll upload 2 episodes today. Part 1 dropping, and 2. So if you guys finish episode 40, please listen to episode 41 for the part 2 of this special. So we'll get out of here, and we'll see you in part 2. And that's all we have for part 1. Anything, guys, before we go for part 1? See you in a couple of seconds. I don't know, right? G, quick question before we go.
Sure.
Is G your original nickname ever? Or was it G because GG baby?
No, actually no. I decided to everyone to call me G for the K-pop community because I have different names actually. Like for example, with the personal friends that they call me Gerald.
Okay.
For like families and such, like in the office, they call me Gian because I'm Gerald Ian.
Gerald Ian, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
for the K-pop peeps,
for the K-pop community, I want them to call me G.
That's fair enough. You differentiate the people that know you based on what they call you. I think that's easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, my real name's Dustin. So people call me Dustin in real life, in the office and whatnot. My nickname is Dot, like D-O-T. I don't know why, don't ask me. So they call me that at home, and then for the K-pop peeps, they call me Yuki. I don't know. So I think that's an easier way. But I got a quick question before we go. Son, I'm not going to say your name, but your name's awesome. Why don't you use it?
It's more on, I'm just really not used to hearing people call me by that, honestly. Like, the only people who do call me by my first name would be like people from work, but everyone else, even my friends, they all just call me by Sun. Sun. So now I got it. But like, yeah, I'm just really used to hearing people call me that, especially when I went away. Like, it was hard for them to pronounce my English name.
Right.
So it was either using a foreign name or my surname. So it was much simpler.
Yeah, fair enough. It's easier to remember, right? Sun. Hey, Sun.
That's very short.
Yeah, pretty short.
Plus, it's not common.
Yeah, very not common. Yeah, very uncommon. But I like the first name. I was confused. Actually, before we end the show, Jason and I were talking earlier before we started recording. Sabi ni Jason, tatlo ata sila. Tatlo ba? Oo, si Son, si G, tas si ito. And then he was actually saying your first name. And then sabi ko, okay, sige, tatlo sila. And then nung nag-uusap na tayong apat, so asan si ganto? Hindi ako din yun. Okay. So yun. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I like the name though.
Sorry po, ate.
Sorry po, ate. ate dapat 2007 eh. Anyway, that's the show, you guys. Thanks for listening to part 1. Check out episode 41 for the part 2 of this LOONA special. Bye, guys.
Bye. See you.
The Kingdom Podcast is executively produced by The Voice DJ Yuki and co-engineered by senior producer Jason Aguayo. Special thanks to the Kingdom Podcast creative team. You can like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Anchor at The Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and any other platforms you use to listen to podcasts. Thanks for listening and see you next time.